Joseph here. I just sat through a presentation. This guy was on the panel. He dazzled everybody. Blake, tell us who you are and what you do now.
I'm Blake Anderson. I'm the VP of Strategic Operations at Ziptility. I oversee a contract operations firm that helps Ziptility work with small systems and make them better.
Love it, love it. So a little bit about your background. We're both in Arizona. You're in the mountains, so I never see you. First time we met in person. I love what you do on LinkedIn. But the talk was about decentralization. Give us the cliff notes about what points you were getting across.
The majority of water systems in the United States are all decentralized. So they're small communities, typically under 1,000 service connections. The big thing that I would point home to them is they don't have the capacity right now. So they might have a small little HOA board effectively running them, and they need more technical assistance, financial assistance, managerial assistance, and they need good operations. And they're struggling. They don't have the resources that they need. They don't have necessarily operations personnel. And technology solutions are out there, but they need to start with the basics.
Yeah. And then what's your thoughts on consolidation? I'm reading that Drinking Water 50-year book, and I know you might have a couple of adverse points about consolidation. What are your thoughts on it? Why are people running from it? Why do people run towards it?
I think that consolidation, the data is there. At Manny's session on consolidation, when you get to 20,000 service connections, you start to see all this incremental gain that utility operations is better. So instead of having to pay a consultative engineer at $250 an hour, you can have one in-house for $100,000. And so when you spread that cost over, it gets a lot better. You can start to get specialized people doing different roles. How that consolidation plays out can take a lot of different forms. You can have an operations company like ours that manages multiple systems, and so we can have specialized staff. So if you only need somebody to show up once a week because things are running well, you only need that person there once a week. But if you have a catastrophic break in the middle of the night, you can have a full staff of 5 guys that are there on site.
Sure. And then we talked about the pipeline to getting humans in our industry. You could be a lineman, you go to your apprenticeship program at 18, 20 years old, you're ready to rock and roll, and you're on the path to making $152,000, $200,000 as you get older. Water is not like that. What's the deal?
I think unions really are a lot of it. When linemen, because of their own safety and the fact that they were dying out on the line, like they got unionized early on and were able to advocate for their pay. And over 100 years now, that's paid off in a big way for them. But as we have this silver tsunami issue happening, let me take a step back. I talked with the utility a couple weeks ago that had 75 staff in the field. 63 of those had been there less than 5 years, and they had 7 that had only been there 5 years or more, and of those, like 3 had 20 years. So we have this huge wave of people that are leaving, and we're having a hard time attracting the right candidates. And so you've got similar profile, guy gets out of school, wants to go into the trades, he's got all these different career paths. A plumber can make $40 an hour right now, an operator's making $25. And so we have to be able to pay what the market demands to start to meet some of the people that really we're missing out on. We're missing out on good talent. So
speaking of missing on good people, I'm glad we met. It's a room full of academics in suits. You're wearing some Nike Blazers, man. I already like you. What's next for Blake?
Like I said, I'm really excited about what we're working on with Ziptility. We're able to help a lot of systems, and so working in a small market up in Arizona, we aren't as able to reach as many people as we want to, and so partnering with Ziptility has allowed us to bring the software and the solutions that have been making a huge impact in our systems and bring that to a larger scale. So it's very exciting.
Good to meet you, man. Thanks for doing what you do, and looking forward to seeing you in the future.
Appreciate it, man.